Alright, so part 4 of the Dubai series. Let's take a look at the city. The architecture in Dubai is unmatched. Almost like Vegas, the buildings and the skyline make you forget you basically in the middle of the desert. Attention-grabbing designs like each building trying to outdo the one before it. By day it's clean and futuristic, and by night it has this sophisticated, alluring glow. And you can't talk about the Dubai skyline without the one structure that anchors the whole city, the Burj Khalifa. You see it from everywhere, like every angle. And it's like, yeah, it looks tall, but then you get right up on it and the scale really hits. It's like, oh shit. And it sounds cliche to say like pictures and videos don't do it justice, but they don't. Now let's start at the top. Like literally, that's what it's called. You access it from the Dubai Mall, get tickets on site, or you can purchase them online. Packages vary in price depending on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to just see it, or if you want to have a curated premium experience, or something more daring. We just did the first level where you can go to 124 and 125.
Huh?
Are you excited to go up?
Yep. Well, I'm going all the way up there.
Isn't that beautiful?
Is this water?
3D.
Daddy.
Amazing. Yes, ma'am.
All water.
And the water. Super beautiful. Let me turn.
Here you go, Burj Khalifa. I like these things because they're similar to the things in Roblox.
The speed boost in Roblox?
Yeah.
A little bit. Boost.
Some people walk, some people jump on it, and some people just...
What if we had to ride this escalator all the way to the top?
Wait, what? Wait.
All the way into the sky.
No, all the way into space. Wait, no, it looks like space. It's just not going to be space. It looks like...
Yeah, the thing down there was the thing we passed that I didn't record. It did look like space. And maybe it'll look like space from up there because it's nighttime.
We're on the first floor.
First floor of the Burj Khalifa.
And the Burj Khalifa seems fun. I've seen all those videos. They look fun. It looks fun here.
And this is the progress hall. It's not really the name, it just kind of gave it that. But it shows you snapshots of the building process throughout each year. Burj Khalifa construction officially began in 2004, with engineers designing a tower around a revolutionary Y-shaped structure to keep it stable as it climbed higher and higher. By 2006, the building had dozens of floors. In 2007, Burj Khalifa became the tallest structure ever built before it was even finished. Final piece to the puzzle was completed in 2009, and in 2010, the tower officially opened to the world, standing 828 meters or 2,717 feet tall. And the line took a little bit of time, so I had time to waste.
So I just did a quick Google on some of the residences at the Burj Khalifa, and some of the price ranges for the apartments out of the 163 floors in the tower range from 300,000 USD, which is 1.1 million AED or dirham, 1.1 million dirham, 300,000 US dollars, all the way up to 27 million US dollars. Honestly, you know, the 300,000 ain't bad. I mean, it's a studio apartment, you know what you're getting, but to be in, you know, the Burj Khalifa, the tallest building in the world, that's ain't bad.
100,000 elephants, if weighed, the total sum of concrete used in the construction of Burj Khalifa will equal the approximate weight of 100,000 elephants. The more you know.
The elevator? Surprisingly fast. And the panels around you are screens that simulate an elevator going into space. So pretty dope. Once you step off, expect to see a lot of people. Like a lot. Now we were on floors 124 at the observation deck, and then 125, which I'll show in a second. But there are other experiences that let you go up higher. I say all that to say, maybe those are a little bit more private. But out on the 124th floor observation deck, everybody want to get their content, their photos, their Instagram, the TikToks, but it doesn't ruin the experience. The collective awe that you feel from everybody is just dope. Like we all there to experience the same thing.
All right, so what do you think?
It's
Oh, you gotta get down there. There you go.
it's cool,
Yeah.
but we're not at the top. There's still more.
Is that a little disappointing for you that we didn't make it to the top? I mean, but it's still cool that we up there, though, right?
Yeah, but we're just still taller than everything.
It's very much taller than everything else out here.
Hey guys, you better come to here. You better come here. It's so hot. Don't bring any hot stuff. Just bring hot stuff for the airport. Like this, I don't know why I'm wearing something hot, but
Because we were
I'm
just
taking it off.
we were just in the mall, and you were cold in the mall.
And the car? Yeah, I was in the car.
Is still blast. So
There's even AC in the hotel, but we can turn it up.
as my co-host so eloquently put it, it is a little disappointing. We're not at the top. I think that's an additional
Kinda
charge.
bad.
But yes, as you can see, look, see right there. There's a lot more tower above us.
Yeah.
You pretty much just stay out on the observation deck as long as you want. To my knowledge, nobody was rushing us along or saying you had a specific time limit. So feel free to observe the skyline from the top and enjoy the light show. Now, if you didn't purchase any of the elevated experiences, there's an opportunity to upgrade right on site. There's a cafe, Cafe 124, for some quick bites and drinks. And of course, there's a gift shop with Dubai and Burj Khalifa themed gifts. As with most of the shopping in Dubai, not as expensive as I expected. I paid like $5 for one shot glass and like $10 for another one. There's a pretty cool immersive photo opportunity where you stand against like varying backdrops. It makes you look like you're walking on a steel beam and some other cool stuff. Then there's the 125th floor. Not an observation deck like you saw on 124, but 360-degree views of the city with floor-to-ceiling glass and a cool little photo op. There's some interactive panels and telescopes to view Dubai landmarks from above, not shown, because we didn't do it. And then once you're back on the ground with the commoners, this pedestrian feeling it feels so surreal to look back up.
Everybody say Dubai.
Wait.
Say Burj Khalifa. Everybody say Burj Khalifa.
Burj Khalifa.
Somebody didn't say it. That's crazy.
Now, since we're here, let's talk about Dubai Mall, which this thing feels less like a mall and more like a small city. When it opened in 2008, it was the largest mall in the world. And depending on what criteria is being used now, it's still the largest mall, or one of. Either way, pack some comfortable shoes and some Gatorade if you plan on walking the whole thing. It's a lot of global brands in here that feel real familiar. Literally anything you can think of in your local mall, they got one or two of them here. Armani Exchange, Victoria's Secret, Apple, Sephora, H&M, Zara, Foot Locker, and a lot more. In addition, there's activities here, like an aquarium. Right in the middle of the mall is the Dubai Aquarium, cause why not? This massive tank stretches multiple floors with a huge display above it. The aquarium is casually filled with sharks, rays, and a whole bunch of other aquatic life. You can stand near it and observe it from a bunch of different angles and spots in the mall, or you can purchase tickets, including the opportunity to dive in the tank and swim with said aquatic life. I really wish I would have came back and did that. Now, Dubai just showing off again, the mall also hosts the world famous human waterfall, a 4-story display with huge sculptures of pearl divers frozen mid-dive, cascading down water like a moment frozen in time. It's art, it's optical illusion, and a reminder to Dubai of where it came from. Before the skyscrapers and supercars, Dubai was pearl diving and getting it out the mud, or sand, or ocean. Then there's also an Olympic-sized ice skating rink because, again, why not? Yes, you can go ice skating in the desert in Dubai. Back to the shopping though. The mall is split into sections and levels, including the expected luxury and high fashion district with brands like Louis Vuitton, Gucci, Chanel, and Dior, where vibes just go from casual shopping to runway energy like real fast. One thing I found fascinating was like brands that you know, but then they got standalone storefronts here, like a Samsung store, an Adidas flagship store, a Canon standalone store, and then Maybach, because of course you're gonna need to impulse buy some Maybach accessories because you can't afford the car. Competing brands being right next to each other always gonna be funny to me. But anyway, so then there's the Nike store. The Nike flagship store especially stands out. It's a whole experience in and of itself. Way more than just racks of shoes. It's interactive, high tech, with digital displays. Really, this thing is a brand experience more than it is a store. You know how you can customize using Nike ID online? Well, you can do that in the store here. There's so many different customizable options that's available at the customization station. This is definitely the highlight, something that you come here specifically to visit. Now toward the back of the Nike store, you can see the Dubai fountain. World famous Dubai fountain. A lot of people visit and expect to see this. Unfortunately, when we went, it was under construction, so boo. Now, look, I don't want to be weird, but y'all follow me for a second. I had to get this. This was the best this was the best bathroom in general I probably think I've never been in. A little extreme, but definitely the #1 public restroom. This is a public restroom in a mall. Probably one of the most disgusting places you could think of. Anyway, I just had to show that. Ultra luxury carts to get around the mall, cause Dubai. So the mall also has over 200 restaurants and cafes. So good luck choosing somewhere to eat. To avoid analysis paralysis, we just chose something familiar. Can't never go wrong with cheesecake. The Dubai Marina, where they got awesome views, crazy yachts, buildings so high it'll hurt your neck, views of Ain Dubai or the Dubai Ferris wheel. And yeah, Emaar owns a lot of buildings, stretching about 3 kilometers or almost 2 miles along the Persian Gulf. Dubai Marina is one of the world's largest man-made waterfront developments. Located just minutes from JBR Beach or Jumeirah Beach residents, and about 25 to 30 minutes from downtown, depending on traffic and how optimistic you are to beat your GPS time. In terms of activities and things to do in Dubai, yachts are probably the easiest thing to book, and there's so many options. There's tours, there's dinner cruises, turn up or party yachts, chill yachts, whatever you want. There's a lot of online platforms for booking them. There's apps, there's your hotel concierge, then you could always just go to the marina and book it there. Smaller boats, speed boats if you're looking for a private thrill experience, larger public yachts for solo travelers or just who want a group experience. Both gonna run you about 300 AED per person or $81 or €70. Private yachts expect an hourly rate of about 1,000 AED for the smaller end, about 15,000 AED per hour on the larger luxury yacht end. There's a nice middle ground though, so find that. There's floating dinner experiences that focus on music and dining. Those are usually about 350 AED. The group yacht that we chartered was cool. There was some dinner. There was about 2 hours driving around the marina. We stopped and saw all the different sites, like the Burj Al Arab, which is so expensive they wouldn't even let us get near it. You know, the thought crossed our minds on after we got out here, should we have done a daytime cruise? You know, it's just a different vibe. You got your all white, the sun's out, you know, that whole thing. But then I thought about it. It's 100-something degrees out here. And being on this yacht with the sun beaming down on your neck after really giving that some thought. And of course, nighttime views. I'm always a big fan of nighttime views, the glow and the allure and all that stuff of the lights. Fire. I definitely recommend the sunset cruise, the nighttime. Unless you're a big fan of the heat, then, go for it. Even if you don't charter a yacht, this whole area is basically Dubai flexing a luxury resort like it's a neighborhood. Waterfront restaurants, beaches, walking paths, and of course, yachts. Now, if you do decide to get a yacht, most of the experiences run year round, but the best time is October to April. That's the time everybody tells you is the best time to go to Dubai. The weather's cooler. We went when it was hotter, but still a dope time. So don't let that deter you. And yacht or not yacht, whichever path or experience you choose, the Dubai Marina delivers the views. Bars. The buildings lining the edge of the marina are just so dope to see. You'll see the name Emaar plastered on a lot of these buildings and all throughout Dubai. That firm owns a lot of property. But whatever they're doing is working, because this skyline is unmatched. Transitioning to transportation. If you're staying on the Palm Jumeirah, like we were, You can take the Palm Monorail to get from one end of the Palm to the other with stops in between. One of the stops on the Palm Monorail is Nakheel Mall. It's a nice mall, but I'm showing this more so because it's a stop and not because it's a mall. I mean, it's got mall stuff. It's a good mall. Stop at the mall, shop at the mall, do what you want with the mall, but that's not why I'm... Anyway, also because it's the stop for the location for something I'm gonna show y'all in the next section. So keep that in mind for my next segue. There's ticketing counters at each station or stop on the Palm Monorail. You can purchase round trips, one-ways, daily passes, or monthly passes for residents. Signage tells you the stops and the direction you're headed. Very nice, clean monorails and a super quick and convenient way to get across the Palm, especially if you're staying at Atlantis like we were. Now, there used to be one more stop and an area called The Point. It was a popular waterfront spot with entertainment and dining, famous for fountain shows, the Palm Fountain, shops, and family activities. It was closed and supposedly being repurposed. All I know is from our room at Atlantis, we heard and saw all the construction the whole time we was there. So there's definitely plans for the area. Hopefully they bring it back bigger and better because we missed out. Hey, you ever wonder what it'd be like if there was like an infinity edge pool the height of a mini skyscraper? Well, somebody in Dubai did, and they created AURASkypool, an ultra luxury 360-degree infinity pool experience that basically turns the Skyline into your personal lounge view. Perched high above the city, this ain't just any rooftop. This place makes you jealous of your past self when you look back at the photos. One of those, I'm seeing it with my eyes, but still can't process that this is real type places. To partake, you'll need to book an advanced reservation online or secure your spot through concierge services. Don't sleep though, cause they get booked up quick, especially during golden hour. Prices vary depending on the time of day, experience, or location or view you pick. For example, sunrise swims start at around 200 to 300 AED range and go up from there. Once you get checked in, you head to your locker, change clothes, and head back to your reserved area. From there, you have unobstructed panoramic views of the Burj Khalifa, Palm Jumeirah, Arabian Gulf, and a skyline that looks crazy.
Oh, hey.
What's up?
This view is great.
View's amazing.
Beautiful.
Yeah, no notes for the chef.
I really want to just take a second to shout out the service. Like, everything was way above expectations. Alright, so I mentioned pricing, but that's just admission. Food and drink are separate, and I ain't gonna lie, the extra we paid for this view, plus the food and drink, I feel like I would have paid way more to experience some pool in Atlanta. The chef-curated worldly menu blends international and Pan-Asian dishes, perfect for sharing or snacking between looking out at the view and just convincing yourself it's not AI. You start off with drinks, from non-alcoholic options including fresh juice blends to a curated and elevated cocktail menu, a dope selection of wines and spirits, then the food. There's a breakfast or brunch menu, then a full-on lunch menu. The morning session is from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. so you can swing it either way.
AURASkypool, the view is crazy. Like, it looks like a fake backdrop. Partially because of the haze, I guess, from the heat, but just overall, the elevation, the height. This is dope, man. Like, well worth the money. And we just so happen to get a center view. I mean, we paid for first row, but like, we dead center. So shout out to whoever hooked us up with these seats. Again, paid for the first row, but it's like choosing the middle row at the movie theater. I ain't pay for it. I'm gonna get the salmon truffle toast. I feel like eat some caviar right now, you know what I'm saying? Feel real luxurious. Feeling decadent. Only problem is, even though you book the first row, still people in your view, everybody want to shot at the title. Everybody wants some of the limelight. So once they get their photos and everything, everybody get out the way. But wish the area in front of you was also reserved. But that's just selfish to me.
Little salmon truffle toast with some caviar, a poke bowl. There's massages offered. And outside of that, man, it's just vibes. Like, you just taking the opportunity to lounge and just enjoy the sights. Like, this was fire. one of the best things that we did on the entire trip. If you thought Dubai Skyline was impressive from the ground, wait till you see it 200 meters up in the air. And I can't explain it, but it really just feels like a digital backdrop. Like nothing felt real, and I'm looking right at it. I walked the whole thing just so y'all can get all the views, the whole 360 panoramic experience. So I'm gonna let this play out. And you just got the AURASkypool experience. I really appreciate y'all watching. Please check out the next video in my Dubai series.